What's happening, people, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to speaking about Alexander Isak, and Liverpool are prepared to smash the British transfer record to sign Isak this summer. If this happens, I swear to God, give us the league title, just passes it. It's going to be very, very difficult to get him out of Newcastle because Newcastle just got Champions League. I don't think with the PSR, I don't think they need to sell players. But apparently we're prepared to smash another transfer record. Do you think it'll happen? I'm 50-50. Do you think we should? Obviously, personally, possibly be the best striker in the league. People have got different opinions whether they'd say Haaland or Isak, but for me overall, I'd probably still just edge it to Haaland. I'd probably edge it to Haaland. You can't take away, but overall football ability, Isak fucking pisses all over him. But as a striker, Haaland. And now, what needs to happen for this move to even digest is, I think Isak needs to push himself. It's not going to happen. If Isak doesn't push for the move, it's not going to happen 100%. Newcastle are the richest team in the world, aren't they? But because of PSR, they can't do a Man City and print brown envelopes and cheat away. So I think Isak himself and his agent need to push for the move. But if we get Isak, the league's wrapped up already. He's absolutely a baller, and with the striker department, it's shit. It's absolutely dead. TK don't rate, asking for too much money. He's a £50 million player at best, and Frankfurt won €100 million. Gyökeres, he's banging goals in, but I just don't think he's a title winning striker, even though fucking we've still got Darwin Núñez. But for all that money, I wouldn't risk it. I don't want Gyökeres. Sesko, I'd rather keep Darwin Núñez than have him. He's just a Darwin Núñez 2.0, Slovenian Darwin Núñez. Who else was we linked with? The PSG striker. I can't even fucking remember his name. My fucking mind's gone blank. He's ex-Benfica player, isn't he? He's meant to be going for like 65. The prices for these strikers now, it's fucking diabolical. Absolutely diabolical what they're asking. Where they're asking for €100 million for TK. Just pay an extra 30 million and you can go and get one of the best strikers in the world. I think he does want to go though. I do think he would want to go, because Newcastle is still a project. He's going to be turning 26 in September, I think. And Newcastle's project is aiming for a league title in, say, 3 to 4 years. He's going to be 29, 30 before they even compete for one. When he's 25, turning 26, and he can go and compete for the Premier League and the Champions League right now. So that's what he's got to look at as well. And I do think Newcastle, because they haven't got a big squad, it's small, they can use that money to go and get maybe another backup winger for Jacob Murphy, or they need another midfielder because Sean Langstaff's shite. I think they need another centre back because they've only got Lascelles, Botman and Shard at the first, and Shard, I don't think could win your league title as first choice. I think they could use that money to invest in a squad, which now they're going to be playing Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday, whatever. And they're playing 2 games a week now, and they haven't got the squad to even handle that. So do you think it would make sense if Newcastle do like a gentleman's agreement with Isak and just say, yes, signed, thank you for your service, you're one of the best strikers in the world, you're going to the biggest club in England, we'll let you go for a reasonable amount, which I'd say is about 120, 130 million. Maybe give them 100 million up front cash, and then the rest can be add-ons, like if we win the Premier League, if we win the Champions League, if he wins the Golden Boot, we give them 5 mil. If he makes over 200 appearances, we give him another 5 mil. If we score like over 30, 40 goals, we give you another 5 mil, which I think could happen. But Isak to Liverpool, if we're doing a madness in this window if we get him. Just broke the transfer record for Wirtz, and now a couple of weeks later doing it for Isak. Could be absolutely incredible business what's going on with Liverpool. And next on the agenda, Quansah. Quansah has opened doors to joining by Leverkusen while clubs are in direct contact, which for me personally, I like Quansah, but is he an upgrade? Absolutely. And I think the price is in the region of about 40 million, around about that, and I just think that's a decent offer. We could go and pay an extra, sell him for 40, pay an extra 5 mil, and we can go and get an upgrade. Mark Gay, if you want to go down the English quota, or if you want to use the English quota on a different position, you can go down a route of Gerald Hasso, who can play centre back and left back, or you can go and get Dianonde from Sporting. There's many centre backs out there who can be an upgrade on Quansah, and I don't think Slot rates him. Last season he was trying to push him out wide to right back because he just didn't trust him playing centre back. And Quansah's a good player. He's a good passer of the ball. He's a brilliant ball playing centre back. But I think it's like a car crash waiting to happen. Like, you have like a quality, say 75, 80 minutes, but in the last 10 minutes you make a mistake, or he's always at the front of a crime scene. And I know he's still only 22, but for me, if we get 40 million for him, and I think it's pure profit because he got brought up from the academy, 40 million is pure profit, and then you go and get it up, he's easily upgrading. But then I just think Slot doesn't rate him enough, and he had a good 6 months, not last season, the season before, but last season he was iffy. And I can tell you right now for free, if Canate or Joe Gomez wasn't injury prone, I think Quansah would have been gone years ago for about 10 million after when he was on loan at Bristol Rovers. I think he could, if we didn't have into the centre backs and Canate and Gomez, I don't think Quansah would have had a chance, and I think he would have gone for about 10 mil. But Quansah does need this move. This would be a good move for him, where he's going to be playing Champions League football, and he's going to be a first team player for Leverkusen. So for him and for us, I think it's a great deal either way. It's a good move for him, where he gets to play football every week and he's playing for the Champions League team, and for us, we're getting 40 million straight cash. So I just think it is an excellent bit of business if it happens. If he stays, will he be happy? Yeah, of course I will, because I do like Quansah, but 40 million is hard to turn down when you can go and invest in that money in Mark Gay, because he's only got 1 year left in his contract. He's Crystal Palace's captain. He's just won FA Cup with them, and you could get Mark Gay for about 45 million. He's only got 1 year left. He didn't have 1 year left in his contract. I would have just turned it down, because we wouldn't have spent like without the 1 year left in his contract, I think he would have went for about 60 million to someone, and I don't think we'd pay that just to be third choice behind Quansah and Van Dijk. So yeah, is Quansah on the move? Next up there, apparently Andy Robbo has agreed personal terms with Atletico Madrid. I heard rumours that his agent's fucking sent brother in here absolutely fucking gobshite. You can't stand. We need, for me, get rid of that Salah Alexander Arnold. Just cut whoever agency they're with, just fucking sell all the players and just don't welcome him at Anfield anymore. He's an absolute. I don't want to get demonetised, so I just can't fucking bear him. But Robbo has agreed personal terms with Atletico Madrid, which, if we had the choice how to sell Robbo or Simi, for me it'd be Robbo. For the simple reason as Kirkes is coming in. Robbo's what, he's about 31 now, and he's on 160k a week. If we can just get him, he's declined Baz and he's had an awful season. He's probably the worst player this season, and that's why we wanted Kirkes, because Andy Robbo declined so much because he's playing week in, week out for the last fucking 5-6 years for us, and he's been a brilliant servant. I love Robbo, but when it's time to go and you're competing on all fronts for every competition, I don't think he's good enough. And for myself, where Simi's younger, he's on lesser wages, so I'd keep Simi and get rid of Robbo, and then his wages were 160k a week, that could go towards Isak. You know what I'm saying? But Robbo, I thank him for everything he's done for us. He's been, I don't know whether he's a legend. I think he's just under it. He's definitely a hero in my eyes. I love Robbo, but you can see the decline in him. He's absolutely diabolical last season, and Atletico Madrid are trying to get him on a low fee or for free because of that fucking agent of his. Can't bear him, really can't. But Liverpool are looking in a region between 8 to 10 million, which is a fair price. Get the 10 mil, get the 160k wages, and just move on for Isak. Well, Robbo, I think he will be gone. Next up, Liverpool continuing talks for Anthony Gordon. Right, I think this is just complete utter bullshit. First of all, we've been linked with Anthony Gordon now for about 2 to 3 years now, and nothing's come of it. If we wanted Gordon, we go and get him. He's a Scouser, he's a Liverpool fan. If we want him, we can go and get him easy. And last season, he was absolutely horrendous. He couldn't even get in the team when Jacob Murphy was there and Harvey Barnes. He was on the bench for the back end of the season. I know we've been linked with him, but I just think it's shit. If Diaz goes, I think we'd go for someone like Malik Fofana, but I prefer to get someone the same age as Gordon, because I don't want Fofana, because I think if you get Fofana, I think it blocks the pathway of Rio, and Rio's meant to be the best thing out of our academy, and I want someone who's about 24, who's young but still got experience, and then Rio can come in the next 2 years, because age is just a number. If he's got the quality, mate, you just play him. I've seen Rio a couple of times for the under-21s, and he's so exciting, and that's why I don't want Fofana. I want someone just a bit older. But will I be happy with Fofana? Yeah, of course, because he is a baller, but I prefer someone that's just a bit, he's just still a bit raw. Fofana. I just want someone a bit older with more experience, but I don't think these links with Gordon are true. And I've seen a lot of people online saying, oh, Wirtz is going to play left wing. People are so fucking deluded, absolutely deluded, and haven't got a clue. Liverpool not going to break the bank for a player to play him out of his best position. He might play games left wing when it's like away at St James's Park or away at the Etihad, but there's no way Wirtz is going to be playing left wing every week in, week out. It's just, people who think that just haven't got a clue about football. We're not paying a record transfer fee to play someone out of the best position. Plus, we still got Diaz there and we still got Gakpo. Wirtz is not going to be like the starter, then Diaz or Gakpo second choice, then Diaz, Gakpo third choice. If Diaz goes, we're getting a left winger. I don't know who it is, but we are getting a left winger. And Wirtz is playing in a 10. Just simple as that. But I just don't believe, and we're interested in Anthony Gordon, to be fair. There's too many links over the years. It's a bit like Hugh Samoa 8 years ago when he was linked with us for years and years and years and years and years, and the move just didn't happen. I think this is one of them things with Anthony Gordon. I think the only time I think we will go in for Gordon, which will be if we have to go down the English quota. If we get rid of too many English players like earlier, Tyler Morton, Quansah or Gomez, or even both of them with 4 English players, then that's the only time we go in for Gordon, if we need to meet the English quota. But while if we don't have to meet the English quota, I just don't think we're going for Gordon. I think Gordon's a smokescreen and we've got our eyes on Isak. And I don't think Isak and Newcastle will sell Isak and Gordon to us. It could be one or the other, or it could be none. But personally, I don't think I don't believe in these rumours for now. And Florian Wirtz just arrived at Cologne airport with his family are heading to England. So this is the transfer record signing where people think he's going to be playing left wing. It's absolutely fucking bollocks. Not happening. He will play some games left wing, but that only against like the harder teams, like away at Newcastle, away at maybe away at Arsenal, but that's not too hard. Away at City, or he could play like a double 10 like he did against City last season with him and Sobbo. Or if we go to the diamond formation, which is a 4-1-2-1-2, which I just don't think we're going for that formation. I think it's still stick for the 4-2-3-1. But he's got his medical. Obviously if he lands here early, you do first medical. But I just can't see his medical getting done today. I think the first part of medical will get done tomorrow morning. But it's exciting times. I just can't wait till this is announced and we can just fucking move on. I think Kirkers will be next. And then I think before we sign anyone else, I think we get a couple of players out the door. But yeah, people, Florian. Alright there now, Florian is on his way to the pool and excitement times ahead. Thank you for watching. If you could like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. See you in a bit, people.